Well, hello there. Hi. So today, gonna do a little bit of shopping today. I know this video is always like all my videos are probably about shopping or DIY, but no. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually once I start getting the gears and everything. Other than that, turns out that over the course of time, I have lost some items. I've lost some items, and well, it's just due to lending out, borrowing it to people too, and whatnot. But anyways, I'm actually going on my way to Shields because I have some gift cards from Shields, and I'm going to use them. Hopefully, they have some of the items that I need. Nothing interesting, just some nightlight bobbers, and I'll go over a little bit some of the reasons why. But until then, I'll see you guys when we get there, okay? Okay, here we are. We are here in Eden Prairie at Shields. Earlier today, I did, well, just a few minutes ago, about 20-30 minutes ago, I made a stop by JR's. And like I said, I like going to JR's for jigs. You know, these little tiny jig heads. JR makes a lot of good custom jigs. They have a lot of good custom items. You can make custom lures and whatnot with it. That's what makes JR unique. I go there all the time because they have good deals on jig heads. They just do. And you know, as of right now, like a lot of the box outfit stores and stuff, you know, they're being sold out. So they don't have and the thing is that some of them don't restock either. Like let's take not bashing, because I like shopping there too. Well, I'll use Mills Fleet Farm for example, right? Mills Fleet Farm doesn't have they don't restock. So I was over at JR's, you know, and I said I was gonna go to Shields to get rocket bobbers, right? And bobbers and stuff, nightlight bobbers. Well, guess what? JR's had it. They had the nightlight bobbers, these little nightlight bobbers. I'm not sponsored by anybody anyway, but this is awesome, right? So they totally restocked. They had everything. And these are like the 2-pack rocket bobbers. Okay, these are awesome. Probably the best bobbers you could possibly use for fishing. Especially for a panfish, especially those light fishing, those light bites and stuff. Awesome. And like these are the bigger ones. They do have the smaller ones. I like using the bigger ones because then I can cast it a lot further. And it still works the same. It's just a little bit harder to tell the bites, but you'll get used to it. You know, like I said, all you have to do is just wait for the bobber to just kind of beep, tilt up, you know. And it kind of like this one right here, right? So you just gotta wait till the bobber tilts up and beep, you know, you gotta fish. So, but that, besides the fact, I am actually here. I don't know if you guys can see because this person parked next to me, you know, but I am here at Shields. All right. So go inside, see what they have. Like I said, I got to restock on some things. Prepare for the fishing season up ahead. I know I do a lot of shopping. I do a lot of buying things, but you know, the one thing about me is like I don't tend to order things online, primarily because, you know, I like to see it, I like to touch it, I like to have it right now. I hate waiting on it. It's been like a week now and I'm still waiting for one of my items to get here. But I'll give you a sneak peek. It goes along with something I have right here. Goes along with this. So if you know what this is, you know, all right, come closer. And if you know what this is, you know what I'm waiting on, because apparently in Minnesota you don't have it. So it goes with that, or that's going to get attached onto it. But yes, sadly in Minnesota we don't have it, so it's something I had to order. But hey, you know what? Excited. Can't wait till it gets here. So I'll probably do an unboxing on that one if it comes in a box. But other than that, I'm heading into Shields and see what they got, all right? Ooh, it's windy. Ooh. All right, so I just got out of Shields. Obviously, Shields. So, actually, you know what? I wanted to do a comparison, so I just got out of Shields and I just did something kind of insane. But check out this thing. Okay, cheap, budget, but it'll do its purpose. Dun dun dun. Ugly Stick. So this is the Ugly Stick. SP60, and this is my new catfish reel. So yeah, you know, it's like, hey, you know what, sometimes a lot of people spend too much money on it, spend like a lot of money on their gear and whatnot, but for me, no, I'm gonna go with this. And as far as I can see, it is sealed, so it is a sealed reel, so it is exactly what it says, ugly and tough. But yeah, I'm gonna use this reel. This is my new catfish reel, big beefy thing. So it's going to go on my beef stick catfish rod, and yeah, can't wait to use this thing. But yeah, that's all I got at Shields with my gift cards. I got this, and I got a couple other stuff. Nothing much, just some catfish bait. I'm not sure it's gonna work, but hey, you never know until you try, right? So I threw on some 40-pound Power Pro on this reel. So I threw some 40-pound Power Pro. You guys know how I like my Power Pro. And then, you know, I did say I don't really do any largemouth bass fishing anymore, but you know what? I guess I'll just have a couple in my tackle box. Just a couple frogs. Other than that, yeah, that's all I really have. I don't know how good this stuff is gonna work, but we're gonna give this a try. You know, Catfish Pro chicken lure. We're gonna give this a try. Once it starts warming up, and like, man, I would say like summertime is when I'm gonna be aiming for catfish. You know, prime summertime. Right now it's a little bit early for them. And then you also have the power bait catfish bait. I think this is like the shad version, the original. Yeah, cut shad. And then obviously I got some octopus hooks. But yeah, that's what I came over to Shields for, to just get this big old beast of a thing. So this is going to go on my catfish rod. And then something else is still coming in the mail, so I'm still waiting for that too. So until that gets here, but yeah, this is it. This is a big beefy thing. So I'm gonna go back home, go through my whole tackle box, and then, you know what, today is just like a little bit of a tour of how I do my shopping. I like to jump from place to place to place to place. Primarily what suits my purposes. Like, I came to Shields because I had gift cards for it, and you know what, might as well use it, right? So I have gift cards from Shields, and then on the way I was like, okay, I need jig heads from JR, so I grabbed some jig heads on the over there. Luckily I bought more, because you know what, the thing is, I hate waiting through the mail. So I grabbed some rocket bobbers, some pan fishing stuff, you know, and obviously you see my bobbers right here. I do some pan fishing too, so grab some of that. It's just about restocking, so when I do go out there, I just go out there. And I hate like waiting through the mail, because it's kind of like kind of silly, because this type of stuff you don't really wait for. You just go at the spur of the moment. So like, let's just say, yeah, like right now, if you're buying ice fishing stuff, yeah, you'll wait for it. But you know, if you're not buying ice fishing stuff, then you're buying open water fishing right now. Well, right now it's open water fishing season, so you buy ocean water fishing stuff. But other than that, like, you know, it doesn't pay to wait online. So but yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Just a little bit of shopping tour. You guys know how I shop and what I do, going around from store to store. Yeah, I do a lot of driving. You know, a lot of you may argue, hey, you know what, we could order it online. You know what, you can wait. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm actually gonna get my stuff, get it so while I can, while they're still stocked, and then that way I don't have to get it down the road. I buy enough to last me at least about 2 years. So the stuff that I buy, if I don't loan it out to people, it's gonna last me forever, for a long time. You're looking at like 3-4 years. But since I do loan some of them out, I have to restock. I'm not gonna start. Maybe I should stop borrowing it to people or giving it to people. Maybe I should do that. But other than that, this is actually probably my last purchase. I've already done for the day, so I'm done for the I'm pretty much set myself up, so I'm set. So some people, they like to buy 1 or 2 things, so like, you know, they'll just go, oh, I just need a rocket bobber, I'll just buy 1. Yeah, you lose it, and then you're like, oh, I need to get another one, and you're gonna go out again, you're gonna go out looking for one, or you're gonna order one. You know, that's the reason why I buy multiples. Okay, I don't buy just one, I buy like a few of them, few different bobbers. So that's just a rule of thumb, a tip for anybody who's out there buying or buying into fishing equipment, right? My biggest tip is, don't just buy one. Okay, make sure you buy at least 2 or 3. Okay, because you're gonna lose it, you're gonna probably borrow it, or you're gonna snag it on something and you're gonna end up losing it again anyway. So you save yourself the headache of travel. Okay, so in case you lose it, you borrow it, or you can replace it with, you don't have to go out there again. So that's the reason why I buy like at least 2 or 3 of everything. I have a few of them. I have a few different sizes, but I always buy like at least 2 of them. So if I have 2 of the smaller size, I have 2 of the bigger size. For the rocket bobbers, I kind of stick to one size, but I make sure I have at least like 3 of them, or 3 of them as backups, because you can snag it. You know, you're gonna probably lose it. I'm running 4-pound line on my. That's 4-pound line. So I'm running 4-pound line, and I could lose it. So that's the reason why it's always good to have a couple of them on hand. Other than that, you know what? You guys have fun, tight lines, and enjoy the open water season that's coming.